Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast, proudly presented by Little Caesars. Code 15OFF20, 15% off any $20 or more purchase. Code LCFREECC, free crazy combo with pizza purchase. All right, now joined by Jason Shearer, the tight end whisperer himself, Mr. Ben One White. I am merely Mike Luke. All right, this was bad. Like I said, unfortunately I missed the first 8 minutes of the game, but I didn't really miss anything because, Arizona's getting pushed around. Iowa State's better than Arizona, and we should have known this. We got to give our pal Ben One White a lot of credit here. Ben One White was telling us about this from day one, that the tight ends are going to be way too much to overcome in this game.
I kind of said I didn't leading up to the game. I didn't think Arizona was ready for this type of game. You're going on the road. It's a whiteout. It's sold out. Iowa State is old. They're not going to get – the atmosphere means nothing to them. They're good. It's a tough physical matchup. And you just saw it. This is what happens. Now, the good thing is Arizona's not playing a team like Iowa State the rest of the year. Iowa State is unique to this conference. But, today was just rough.
Yeah. Ben One White?
They were outmatched, and I think what really hurt them early on and where you really saw them just not be able to recover is not only were they outmatched, Iowa State was able to run the ball. You mentioned the tight end play, which for once is actually a legitimate conversation.
Oh, not for once. What is that supposed to mean?
For always.
Get out of here.
Okay. But Arizona just shot itself in the foot early on with mistakes, whether it was just inaccurate throws by Noah Fafita, drop catches by the wide receivers, the defense getting burned on, third and long, third and short. Iowa State, getting, I think that 44-yard touchdown is or that 44-yard throw that led to that touchdown is really what spiraled this thing early on in the game. But I think a lot of people are going to try to focus on maybe one or two things, whether it's Noah Fafita not playing well enough, or the receivers aren't maybe good enough, or the defense just wasn't good enough in this game. I think all can be true, right? And I think that's the situation that you look at in the game like this. The season's not over. It was always going to be a tough game. To Shear's point, you're on the road. This is the best team in the conference, if not Texas Tech, the hardest game on your schedule. And it was just a tough break. A lot of things that you wanted to go well did not. You were able to run the ball well early on, but that didn't really sustain itself. And Arizona just had a number of different issues throughout the game. And
Ben One White makes it. Listen, one thing you got to understand about Ben One White is he makes good points. He makes a lot of really, really good points. And Ben One White just said, "What did Arizona get away from the running game too early?" Because they did run the ball successfully. They really did.
I think so. Yeah.
Right. So there's that. Now, I'm going to let Shearer give himself a little, I'm going to let him defend himself a little bit. Shane Simmons was giving him the glove left and right on Twitter. Here's why I don't go to practice, because you don't learn anything from it. You watch it is. You watch mediocre players against mediocre players, and then you hype yourself up and say, these guys are awesome. Shearer, the wide receivers are meh.
Well, number one, you hyped up the wide receivers.
Yeah, but I didn't actually see them, so it's a lot worse. No, it makes it worse than
number two. You report what's going on in practice, Mike. So, if the receivers are getting open, I say today the receivers got open. I'm not telling you guys that the receivers are going to get open against Iowa State.
You told us they were very good, though. You did tell us that.
I did. I thought they were a very good unit. They're clearly not good enough.
Right.
I just think that people have a disconnect on me saying a guy does really well in practice. If one day Mason Bray runs for a touchdown in practice, I'm not telling you that Mason Bray is the best quarterback on the team, and I think people it's weird.
Shane Simmons, the great Shane Simmons, says he still loves you, Jason, and that's why we give him there you go. So, but I will say this though, when you look at some of the bad track records on some of these guys, though, I think you would think that they've been a little bit better. All right, let's get into Noah Fafita. Everybody wants to talk about Noah Fafita, so let's talk about Noah Fafita. Everybody wants Noah Fafita out. I will just say this. I don't know that Braden Locke is really your answer. We have a lot of film on Braden Locke from a previous stop, and he wasn't very good. I'm not benching Noah. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
Look, did Noah play well today? No, he didn't. He's 32 of 48 right now. He threw 2 picks. It's his first multi-pick game since BYU last year.
Right.
You need to have a pattern before you bench quarterbacks.
Right.
If he plays like crap against Oklahoma State, okay, we can talk about it, but he's not. He's probably going to throw for 300 yards against Oklahoma State. Then what do you do, right? Yeah, like he can't just. He's been fine this year. He's not getting benched. It's one game. It's got to be a pattern for quarterbacks, and also like Braden Luck's just not that good.
To be fair, though, your mom can throw for 300 yards against Oklahoma State.
Well, I know, but that's my point. Like, why would you bench a guy when you know he's going to get some confidence back and play well? Like, if you bench, I'm of the firm belief that once you bench a guy like Noah, who's been your starting quarterback, you're done. You can't. It's the same thing like Jaden DeLora. You can never go back to Jaden DeLora.
Why can't I totally do? Why can't no? I would never bench Noah, but that's just such nonsense coach speak. Why can't you go back to him?
How many teams do that?
Why can't you? No, just answer the question. Why can't you go back to him?
It's just because then what happens if he plays poorly?
Oh, that's fine that he plays poorly, but why can't you go back to him? Why can't you go back to him?
Okay, so I'm asking. Let's say you bench Noah, you play Braden Locke. You give Braden Locke 2 games, he plays like crap. You go back to Noah, you give Noah 2 games, he plays like crap. Are you changing your quarterbacks every 2 games?
No, I'm just saying that there's no reason you can't give another guy a shot and then put another one back in there. There's no reason not to.
And then what? And then what do you do?
Arizona did that 20 years ago with Chris Huebner and Nick Costa.
Yeah, and that wound up well. That was
Ortiz Jenkins and Keith Smith made it work. So
no, I'm just saying. Like,
there's no reason. That's just generic. That's just generic talk.
Not. You haven't answered the question though. Do you keep benching a quarterback every?
No, you don't. But there's nothing when people say, "Well, if you bench him, you can never bring him back." That's crap. There's no reason you can't put.
So you can bring him back.
You can bring him back.
And then once he plays poorly, you just keep him in there.
No, I'm just saying you can give another guy a shot. No, I don't know, but you can just give a guy a shot, dude. This guy's so weak. Yeah, ban this person right here. All right, dude. Whatever. All right. So, thanks, Cody. Well, I guess what I'm saying though is with Noah, yeah, but I'm not putting in Braden Locke. I'm not. Hey, Shelby, you don't always have to defend Jason under every circumstance.
If they play bad against Oklahoma State and Noah doesn't play well, then that's you're good, right? You can consider it. You can't consider it now.
No, you can't consider it all. But it's you don't have a situation where you have to. I don't know. I look at it and it's like there was a lot of things. There were a lot of issues here. Ben White, what did you think?
No, you can't bench him. And to Shear's point, I get what you're saying, but you can bring him back, but it probably won't be the same, right? Just the nature of how things operate, how these kids think these days. What's for Noah to say, I'm done with this and go somewhere else, check out.
That's more along what I mean. Like, I think you're in danger of losing the team at that point.
Right. And I get that, but I think in a game like this, right, it's not like it's Oklahoma State or a bad opponent or even a decent opponent where Arizona is expected to win. And Noah Fafita is the sole reason why you're losing this game. Yeah, he didn't play well. Yeah, he missed a lot of throws that he probably should have made. The interception was not good, throwing across your body. I didn't love the play call. I didn't love the design. But again, it goes back to like, there's so many things going wrong that you can't just point solely at Noah Fafita and say that's the reason they lost today. That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You can go down the list, right? I mean, let's start with special teams.
Now, they're
special for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, let's talk about special teams here in a second. All right, now TJ Van Martyr, the great TJ Van Martyr, 199 super snap, brutal loss. But worst part, I'm worried about Noah. Andre Veras, let's be honest, Brennan isn't benching Noah. 499 super snap, Mr. Tyler Warden, extremely disappointed in the fan base tonight. Everyone needs to relax. It wasn't a great game, but there's obviously improvement across the board. This team, that's what I'm going to keep coming back to. This team is better than last year. I mean, they just
there's people after tonight that don't think so.
They're idiots. I don't know what to say. If you don't think that they're better than they were last year, then
you want me to start a poll on Twitter?
Oh gosh. All right, go ahead.
What do you think it'll be?
Do you really want to see the results of that though?
Yeah, no, because I
feel like that Robert Downey Jr. meme where he's like, or whatever it is. Oh gosh, if like 35% of the people think we're the same team as last year, it's better. Yeah, Dennis Walsh puts it really well. He says it's better. It's better but it's a low bar. All right, let's talk about special teams because that's been crap. Let's get a couple reads in here first, and we got to talk about special teams because they've been special, like you said. This team is worse than last year. This team is not worse than last year.
No.
All right, Foster Plumbing, back the pipe, front pipe. Ben White, is your front pipe working?
Yes.
All right, just like this picture right here, the front pipe, baby, back the pipe. All right, residential and commercial, licensed, bonded, and insured, sewer line coating, point repairs, water heaters, you name it, they've got it. Back the front pipe. Dennis Walsh is always upset about this picture here. I do not understand why, but it is funny. Check it out, 24/7 service. Ben, have you ever had your plumbing just stop working and like in the night? You like wake up and you're like, man, I gotta do something. And well,
Yep.
Yeah.
Had the water heater break in the middle of the night and no hot water. So
yeah,
Foster Plumbing could have definitely helped me out.
Foster Plumbing, my friend. Foster Plumbing. Check it out. Boom. Back the pipe. Back the front pipe. Okay. Now, what else we got? All right. RJ's Frozen Cactus, baby. Red Hot Sports and ice cold beer. I got it right. Huge parking lot. We are back in the pipe from Ogden. Appreciate you, Dallas. All right. Now, back the pipe. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Back the
No.
pipe.
Yeah, back the pipe. Yeah. I like an ASU. All right. Oh, whatever. I'll get to that putz later. But RJ's Frozen Cactus. Now, you might be like this mint condition peppy guy or whatever, and you have basketball teams that are never good. Your football team's good once every 10 years, and you decide, you know what? I need to drink away my sorrows because I root for ASU. I'm going to go to RJ's Frozen Cactus. They'll even allow, well, I don't know if they'll allow, well, maybe they'll allow you in. I don't know. But you have to have seen a revenue sport championship in your life. You probably won't. But anyways, check it out. Huge parking lot. Home of the AZ12 watch party. 100+ craft beers, $2 deals, pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. No bad seats in the house. Check it out. RJ's Frozen Cactus. Okay, now. All right, now Baggins. Yummy, yummy in the tummy. Dennis Walsh. Real-timed it today. Have you had, let's see, will RJ's allow me and my wife's husband to share a chair? I don't know. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, you maybe could sit on your husband's lap. I think they allow it. So anyways, check it out. 12 Arizona locations, locally owned and operated. AZ12 for 15% off. Use it, use it, use it. Move it or lose it. All right, text Baggins to 877. Be like Back the A-Ray. Be a pillar of the community like Dennis Walsh and get there right now. Okay. Special teams, this is crap. What's going on? There's a multitude of things, and we got to talk. Joseph's not in the chat, so we can come clean about one thing that's
no one said, yeah.
Nobody's watching.
Patterson sucks,
Jeremiah Patterson's
he's got no, and I'll ask Brent about this on Monday because he just has no desire to return a punt. He has no idea. Like, why are you fair catching at the 5?
And he's done this so many times this year.
What is the worst possible outcome? You lose 4 yards.
Right.
What are you doing?
And the problem, too, is that he keeps doing it, though. This is like, he must have done this 5 or 6 times this season. It's insane, Ben One White.
Terrible.
Yeah, your boy's getting exposed there, Mike Luke. That was bad. The long snap on the first field goal attempt was bad. The inconsistent kicking is bad. The punting itself on Arizona's side is not good. There were a couple bad punts where you just thought, gee, if that's going to be the kick, you might as well just go for it on 4th and 12 or whatever it is. So it's a mess across the board.
Yeah, all right. And one thing go ahead.
Mike, got to interrupt. We have a final score 39-14.
All right, man. But we played a lot closer than that. Here's what I'm going to say about some of the things. And again, I think people are overreacting. I do agree with that. The special teams, though, I don't like if it's 4th and 2, you're on the road against a good team. Stop kicking field goals that probably have a 50% chance of going in. They did this all of last year as well.
They didn't do that this game, though.
First drive they did.
First drive of the game.
They shouldn't.
I kind of.
No, you even told. No, stop. You even told me you're like.
Look. I want to be clear here. I don't believe in kicking. I think I really don't. I think kicking. I think when you look at the analytics, I think kicking, generally speaking, at certain yard lines is a complete waste of time. At
Terrence,
that time,
it was a joke. It was not. Yeah.
At that time, it was 4th and 6 at the Iowa State 28.
I'm going for it. And here's why I'm going for it. And again, maybe if he didn't have the track record that he does of punting it on like 4th and inches on the opponent's like 38-yard line. But I think the problem, though, is that I have no faith in Salgado Medina. Again, it wasn't his fault. I get it. The Salerno guy or whatever, he's not good. But I don't know.
Tyler Warden makes a good point, too. No one was expecting this game to be 39-14. We all thought, even if Arizona lost, it was going to be 20-17. So at that point, 3 points is a lot in that type of game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, but I don't think our.
I didn't think this was going to be a 3-point game. Sheer.
And if we have Tyler Loop, I get it, but I haven't seen anything from Salgado Medina to indicate to me that that was a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I'm not jumping up and down.
See, now Sheer comes on our side. Let's go.
Right.
By the way, this poll is dominant right now. So, including we also have retweets saying if you don't know, you're a moron by multiple people. It's 82 to 18 right now.
That they're better, right?
Yeah.
Well, duh. Just like Luke freeloading off his parents for that San Diego vacation a few months ago. No, we didn't go to San Diego, dummy. We went to Tahoe. Get it right if you're going to make fun of me.
Mint condition.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna make fun of me, at least get it right. All right. So, and Patterson, you got to get somebody else out there. Don't even have anybody return the kick at this point. Then it's counterproductive.
You know where this game was lost, Mike?
Where?
I hate to say it. I think the girth deficit was too much.
Yeah, the girth deficit was. We got to talk about girth. Ben White, what did you think about when you're analyzing the girth out there? What did you think?
The girth was not good, Mike. They were bigger. They were stronger. They were faster. Sheer kind of put it in after the first drive, and I was like, I don't know about that. But then Arizona wasn't able to run the ball. Granted, they did go away from it, but when you're down by 3 touchdowns, it's kind of hard to commit to the run. But yeah, Iowa State was just the better team across the board. I mean, it wasn't even relatively close, which is why, personally, I did not think this was going to be a 3-point game, 7-point game. I thought Iowa State was either going to win by, 10, 14 points, or Arizona was going to win by 10.
I got to give you a lot of credit, though, because you said all week, we don't have an answer for the tight ends. And I got to give you a lot of credit. Well, we didn't. You said, that Arizona doesn't have any answer. You said when you're evaluating them closely that you just didn't think that Arizona had a chance.
Nope, because they have at least 4 guys that they can go to. Probably.
And their bend and flexibility and everything that they had was just, it was good. Bend one white. Exactly. Yeah, I thought that was good. All right. Now, now moving forward, then I'm going to say this. Arizona's going to win next game, or we're going to be right back here. Our goals are still intact. That's what if Arizona wins out, they're still playing in the college football playoffs. This is true, Sheer.
Yeah, I'm reading a message on the board that doesn't think Arizona's only going to win one more game all year.
Oh gosh, yeah, I will bet you on that.
Yeah, look, the goals are still there, Mike.
Right,
the goals are still there. If Arizona wins out, then we're right back where we started.
Right. Truck stop football, Oregon will be Nebraska or Penn. I don't think Oregon's heading in that direction, Andy. I don't think there's any reason to believe
my guy, Oregon.
Andy, we love you, but
I think Oregon's headed in the other direction.
I think Oregon's going to win a national championship in the next 3 to 4 years.
Speaking of which, Penn State is still like the fakest good team out there, and
they're staying in this game. I don't know why.
For years.
Yeah, Penn State. I see. Like before the season, everybody was talking up Penn State, and I even told Skier, I'm like, I just don't get it, man. They got that quarterback that we all have to assume is good, but he's not good.
That's like every Big Ten quarterback though, like Brogan's
Drew
guy,
Lark
AJ
sucks.
McCarthy.
That guy's terrible.
And that guy, remember that guy was mocked as like the number 1 QB.
Yeah, that guy sucks. So yeah, again, he couldn't play here. We don't want him. The buzz off. All right, there's that. Now, hold on. Actually, I wrote down some notes. Iowa State's better. I don't know what else to say. Iowa State's better. They're girthier. Becht is I almost said Benet again. Becht is good. Their running game's good. You guys should smoke a blunt on air. Maybe. We'll see. Arizona's got to win next week, though. Because if you don't win next week.
Look. Okay. Let's just be very clear. Iowa State is better. Losing on the road to a good team, no matter how it looks, I know it doesn't look good, right? It's whatever. You can get over it. We'll all be over it tomorrow.
Right.
Arizona loses to Oklahoma State.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I'm going full Cody.
I think that's the first nail in Brett Brennan's coffin. I really do.
There is nothing. Well, I got to talk about Cody for a second. Cody's a great dude, a really good guy.
I know Cody for a long time. This is what he does. So
there is nothing more unbearable than being in any group chat with Cody. All he does all game, Arizona sucks. Noah sucks. Noah sucks. Noah's awful. Noah doesn't have an arm. Is Noah blind? Every sin. It's unrelenting after a while. It's like, Cody, dude. It's a lot to take.
As the kids say, Cody crashes out during games. But even when Arizona wins, Cody kind of crashes.
And why are you crashing out over Arizona football? Like, what kind of expectations?
Oh, no.
Because
he's not
football is life.
Oklahoma
Come on
State.
now.
We're crashing out next week.
Right. I mean, so there is
Oklahoma State gave Baylor a little bit of a game today, by the way.
Yeah, all right. So there's that. Now, so Iowa State's good. Now, Terrence Wilmore, the great Terrence Wilmore, TJ Wilmore. If Arizona loses to Oklahoma State, I may delete social media for a couple weeks. I'm not mentally prepared for that toxicity. Would be a very bad week for Brent. As long as you're back up for basketball, man, that will be good. But Arizona, if you're 4-1 at that point, we would take it. All of our goals are still squarely intact. Nate Swanson puts it well. The interest here shows that we are clearly a football school at that point. So, by the way, this was one of the weirdest Twitter interactions I've ever seen. So, I'm having a back and forth with Shane Simmons, and then Lev hops in there, and I like Lev. Lev's a good dude. And Lev starts going in there defending himself against Shane when Shane wasn't even talking about Lev. It was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get the one at all. Oh, Amort's in here. Andy Mortensen. Hello, Amort. How you doing right here? So, all right. So, Ben One White, moving forward then, Oklahoma, you were telling me you were thinking about taking time off from work to get out here for the Oklahoma State games, and so many people are going to be watching it.
Oh, you know it. You know it.
Right.
Oh, but no, I mean, Arizona will dominate that game. And at that point, you still need only 2 more wins to get to a bowl. It's okay. You're going to get those 2 wins. You look at what BYU, okay, Houston, Colorado, Kansas, Cincinnati, Baylor, ASU. I don't see anybody on that schedule who scares me like Luke. This was the hardest game Arizona had. You would have liked to seen it gone differently, but
yeah, it's not like we went.
It is what it is,
and it's not like we went in and lost to Mississippi State or some team like that. A team that had like 2 wins last year. I mean, this is a lot better team. So I mean, it is what it is. So all right. Sheer, let me ask. Brennan should be selling used cars at Cactus Auto. Well, all right, whatever.
Oh, gosh.
Mint condition Pepe. ASU scares you. No, it doesn't. Again, you're not a football school.
Here's a good stat. Arizona's average starting position was their own 22.
Yeah.
Iowa State's average position was their own 38.
No. And Dennis Walsh puts it well. You're not asking for too much. I don't know what else. Yeah, you're not asking for too much. I get it. And Mr. Tyler Warden, our future head coach, says he says it's like we're forgetting they were number 14 and playing at home. It's a good team. I don't know what else to say. All right, let's get a couple. All right, now that's fun. You know what's funny? There are some ASU people that actually know how to troll, and they're very, very good at it. Like, that's a funny remark right there. From who is it? Where was it? Who was it? There was one in here that said, maybe I didn't. Was it deleted? All right. Well, there was one in there that said Brennan's a great coach and he should be Arizona's coach forever. That's funny. The guy that comes in here and is like, or vacations or whatever. Yeah, you're
that would be Desert Devil with the comment. Yep.
Yeah, Desert Devil. That was funny. Yeah. The other guy, he sucks. Okay, so all right now, Sheer, Arizona's defense. Let's talk about the defense a little bit. But first, we need to get a couple reads in here. Back the reads. All right, now Longview. Ben White, I don't know if you know this or not. Andre Veras was on my LinkedIn account, my inactive LinkedIn account.
Stalking.
Wow.
And you know what it was? He started sending out emissaries telling me that I need you to actually endorse me or there's going to be some real problems here. And I stood strong. I said, I'm not going to do it.
Proud of you.
No, but now let's just say that you're somebody like Joseph and you only deal with high-end clients. Well, you don't need this then. But if you're a man of the people and you're looking to actually get your stuff going, Andre Veras is here for you. Did you recently change jobs? Let's talk you through your old 401k and learn more about your new employer retirement plan. Let's build a foundation. Let's get clarity. Give Andre a call at 520-325-3456 and reference the AZ12 podcast. Boom, 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 boom. Copal. Yummy in my tummy. Copal. We like Copal. Mention Mike Luke for a free AZ12 or for a free dessert. Hey, mint conditioned Pepe. I bet there's no restaurant where you can go in and say, hey, mention mint conditioned Pepe and you get 15% off, a loser. All right. Book your next large party or corporate event with Copal. Large party packages available with anything. Ben One White, when you come back down here, you need to be able to come on here and down here, and we're going to go to Copal. Is this understood?
We're going to Copal and we're getting the free dessert.
Yeah, we're getting the free dessert. We're just going in there and saying, Mike Luke's here. Give us a dessert. Actually, we're not.
Pretty much.
As well. Yeah.
We're going to go in at 2 a.m. and get a free dessert. How about that?
Excuse me. Do you know Michael Luke?
Yeah, I'm going to go in there and say, do you know what? Yeah, it's just
Miguel Luquez.
Right. Yeah, Miguel Luquez. Miguel Aranez Luquez. Okay, so either way, check it out. Copal. Also, you like margaritas, right, Ben One White?
Of course.
All right.
Who does it?
Margaritas. Yeah. Okay, check it out. All right, now. I actually missed the old one. They had that steamy thing coming up. That thing was awesome. All right, what else we got? Ben. Oh my God, I can't. Ben, I don't see you. Ben. Ben. All I see is Mr. Tyler Warden. Ben. He's back. Ben. When I listen, Ben White has called me in hotel rooms in Seattle, and I didn't want to lose him again like that. Check it out. Arizona Primary Eye Care. Yeah.
When that screen comes, there's no promises. I don't know what happened there, but I'm back.
Same day urgent visits. Now, Ben White, do you have contacts?
Not yet.
All right, Ben, if I were you, I would actually consider slivering my eyes. I would want to do that so I could go get that free exam from Arizona Primary Eye Care. They do amazing work there. And you know that poof machine, like when you go in there and they blow your eye up?
I don't, but it sounds fun.
It sucks.
Yeah, you don't know what that is?
We get blown in the eye?
Yeah, you get like blown in the eye. You've never, it's like that big poof, like a big, like goblin that hits you. Either way, they don't do that there. They like watch you. They get to watch this like Mars Space Lander thing or something. It's way better. And so either way, check it out. You will thank me. Oh, Penn State just tied the game. Andy Bryant's looking at us, giving us the middle
you want me to
yeah.
You want me to make your night a little bit worse, Mike?
Yeah.
Colorado is rolling right now.
What's the score?
14-0, and BYU has nothing to offer them. Seriously, nothing.
Oh, gosh.
Saltine is tearing them apart.
Oh, that sucks. All right. Yeah. All right. Now, I guess Dennis Wallace says Amort knows about getting blown in the eye. All right. So either way, check it out. Same day urgent visits. 520-322-2713. Arizona Primary Eye Care. Again, you don't have to go there and get blown in the eye in another place. They will do it there for you because you can watch the Mars Space Lander thing instead. Check it out. All right. Now, what else we got? All right. Mooney. Zach Mooney. Show me the Mooney. All right. Scan that QR code. Scan that thing right there. Scan that, baby. Scan it.
Scan it, baby.
Yeah, scan it. Ben One White, do this read. You're good at this. Ben One White.
Ben.
All right, fine.
I got Nova Home Loans, the Mooney team, ready to purchase or finance your home. Take your shot with the Mooney team. NovaAZLoans.com, 520-230-5599. Zach.
Yeah. Mooney.
Well, yeah, there you go. Mooney. All right, yeah, you want to get in there right now. They can purchase, refinance, do a lot of different things. Check it out. But yeah, Ben, look at who that's bear down. Ben's never coming back. No, Cody, don't get rid of Ben.
Cody did just get rid of Ben.
Yeah, don't do that.
He's like, you're right. He's not coming back.
Yeah. All right. So now, defensively, Danny Gonzalez, what do we think about that?
I think the defense is weird. I'm not making the case that it played well. It didn't play well, right? Mm-hmm. But like the running game, they averaged 2.4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I thought actually that, what's weird? I thought the defense kind of held up well, to be honest. I mean, okay.
And I know the score, don't get me wrong, but Iowa State had less than 400 yards. Right. The passing defense was not good, but holding Iowa State, everyone's like, oh, Hanson. But Hanson had 20 carries for 60 yards.
Yeah, I think the problem was that second touchdown drive when he just kept running for 4 yards each time, right into the back of 5 very girthy men. That's not that. I think that's what kind of set the.
Yes, I mean the problem is, Mike, the average yards per completion was 19.
Yeah, it's not good. It was the explosive plays. Patrick Miller puts it very well. Ben One White, the explosive plays, that was an issue.
Yeah, the secondary was not good. The run defense was fine, to Shear's point, but Yeah, I mean, when you're letting up 30, 40-yard passes, third and long, third and short, whatever it is, you've got no shot. And I thought they held up outside of that pretty well, considering how much they were on the field. But again, just one of those games, you're outmatched everywhere.
Yeah. There's nothing. Defense was the best of tonight. It was. This loss is for not recruiting any good tight ends. Now, listen, the tight end position, the coaching was open. All right, yeah, let's talk about
Sam Olsen played well, though.
He did. Sam Olsen was probably Sam Olsen, Arizona's best pass catcher.
Burnett did not play well. That block he let up too.
Oh, that was awful. Yeah, I'm kind
of.
Like I said, I like him. I'm kind of out on him, to be honest with you. Okay, now MGK. Yeah,
I think the corners were exposed tonight.
Yes, I would agree with that.
I think because Danny Gonzalez's strategy is very clearly we're going to always stop the run, and I'm willing to put my corners on an island.
Yeah.
Garnes wasn't very good. Dansby wasn't very good. I said this last year, and I know we discussed it. I just don't think MGK is very good. I just don't think he's a starting corner.
Right. Nah, I mean, I get it. There's the thing with MGK that's weird is there are some times when you look at it and you're like, oh, like, you know, he's big, he's strong, he's athletic, but then there's just some plays where he just gets absolutely annihilated, and you're just kind of like, yeah.
If I was a coach, I don't think I could ever get over the BYU game.
The BYU game where he just kind of jumped out of the way. Yeah. Now I will say, let's see here.
My dad can't watch this because these settings are for adult content and his phone won't allow it.
Oh yeah.
Is it our fault or your dad's fault?
Is it your dad's fault? I think it's your dad's fault. It
kind of sounds like someone has a porn addiction, and so
it sounds like he's got a perverted point of view. Benwin White.
Yeah.
Benwin White, you deal in sales, you deal with perverts. Do you have to, when you get people
I'm dealing with two right now.
Yeah, you're dealing what? What? What is that supposed to mean, Benwin White? We love Benwin White on this show. We are big fans. Benwin White. Hey, did I tell you, Benwin White? We got Benwin White confirmed for something today. Guess what?
What?
Benwin White is coming out to Vegas with us. We're
Viva Las Vegas.
Tight ends out there everywhere. We'll see a lot of tight ends. So either way, all right. MGK not very good. I don't know what else to say. So linebackers, Tay Brown in the beginning of that game, that was absolutely awful. Like 3 missed tackles. The thing with Arizona, you're not good enough to be able to beat teams like that if you've
you have to be really good to win those games.
Yeah, yes, exactly. You're not going to be. You're just not good enough to be able to do that. And Ben, Arizona shot themselves in the shoe. Yeah, they didn't shoot themselves in the foot. They shot themselves in the shoe. Like, you know when you put your foot in your shoe and like there's that little crevice at the very tip of the shoe where it's opening. Maybe they just shot them there instead of in the foot. I don't know what that had to do with anything. But Ben, they shot themselves in the shoe.
They did. They shot themselves in the shoe, the foot, the big toe, however you want to cut it.
Yeah, and you're just that they weren't able to come back from it. So, well, whatever. You know what's also kind of interesting? Watching this game too. Here's where I'm at with Arizona football, and this is especially true in the Brent Brennan era. I know in the first 5 minutes if Arizona can win this game or not. Now listen, I missed the first 8 minutes, so I got to
literally missed the first 5 minutes.
The first 5 minutes I watched, though, my friend.
I'm not gonna lie. After it was a 2-touchdown game, I did fall asleep for like 20 minutes.
You took a nap. You took a Mike Luke.
Yep, took a Mike Luke nap. Nap time tweet.
Nap time tweet. But then when I watched that second touchdown drive where it was just going to be like, all right, here we go down the field, woo-hoo-hoo, and it was like 5, 6, 7, 8 yards each time, I knew that Arizona was in big trouble.
Early on, Mike, Ben brought it up earlier. I just thought Iowa State's, it's like the old Stanford teams, right? Yeah. Where Arizona was just never able to physically match certain types of teams. And you make fun of it, cold soup and all that, but that's what makes them unique. Arizona's not even close to being cold soup at any position, right? And so it's like Iowa State was just bigger and more physical, and Arizona just, they physically can't adapt to that. They don't have it on their roster.
Right. Yes. Now, Heiko says, I'm glad I was the only one napping during the game. This guy's amazing. I've never met anybody that has more of has a more interesting resume. He's either in Mississippi or Vegas or like Scandinavia, and he's like always building stuff like oil tubes or something, or like sound systems. It's yeah. So
Working real hard, like Mike Luke.
No, he actually does work hard. Cold soup always beats hot garbage. That's so Arizona tried to come into a cold soup environment with hot garbage and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Is that essentially what it's what it came down to? Yeah. So
Pretty much.
Yeah. So all right, now looking ahead though, our goals are still intact though.
Yes.
We have said before the year that we expect that, why not Arizona?
This is right where we thought we would be.
Right.
Actually, no, it's not. It's better.
Right.
We thought we'd be 2-2.
Well, no, I'm gonna push back on that a little bit here.
Don't push back, Mike.
Ben will push back.
You're wrong. Go ahead.
Kansas State is absolutely atrocious.
No, but that's not our point. Before the season, you absolutely thought Kansas State was going to beat Arizona, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only.
That's
point.
what we're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. But we actually
before the season, everyone had us 2-2 at best. We had some people.
I said we'd be 3-1.
Well,
I absolutely
you didn't.
I
before
absolutely
the season.
Did. Absolutely,
Like
I
you
did.
told everyone Kansas State was going to beat the.
No, I did not. I picked Arizona to beat Kansas State
before the season.
I picked Arizona to beat Kansas State. Yes, I did. Did I not?
Just
Cody,
go
back to their
you
picks.
did it publicly, but privately you told me.
No, that's crap. That's all BS. Cody, did I not pick Arizona to beat Kansas State
before the season?
You thought Avery Johnson was going to be a Heisman contender.
No, I said that Arizona was going to beat Kansas State. I said Anderson sucked, and Arizona was going to win that game, and Arizona won.
Before the season.
Now, I don't call cap. Oh, I call cap. I call cope. Anyways. All right. So, all right. Now, LJ Woodbology says, at one point, Mike said that Arizona would absolutely beat Kansas State before the season. I agree with you.
No, Tyler Warden. You said Kansas State would beat the crap out of Arizona.
No, I picked Arizona.
You said Arizona.
I will not. No, we're not getting into this. You guys are all wrong. I am backing the A. I'm backing the A. All right. So, anyways,
wow,
all right.
Penn State scores right away in overtime. They have taken the lead on Oregon.
Now, okay. Now, Dick Wilson says, Mike, you did say that Arizona would kill Kansas State. Correct. So anybody listening on here said very, very good. Mike, thank you for confirming everything I believe. Now let's look at the next 4 games. How do we get into the championship round then, or the championship round? We're playing golf.
You're also missing. We're missing. Look, we need to stay the positives here. There's 2 major ones. Okay, you ready? How many holding calls were there tonight, Mike?
You know, I kind of actually. All right, now LJ Wombology gives a $2 super snap. Mike, thank you for always being punctual and accurate with my comments. I appreciate that. $2 super snap. LJ always complains and says I talk over people. Sorry.
He always complains and says, you know what? Sometimes I get jealous at Mike's accuracy. It's at such a high level.
Who's Chucky Finster?
Oh, that's a great name, whatever it is.
Yeah.
He's from the Rugrats.
Chucky.
Oh, is that Chucky?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, honestly, that's not bad.
That's not a bad comparison. Yeah.
That's not bad.
See here. Chucky Finster. I got to see who this is. Chucky Finster. Am I going to be upset by this? I've been called worse. I've been called worse. All right. Pick up the next 4 games. Next 4 games. What do we got?
Arizona will play.
Oklahoma State. We're all back. We're all back in the game.
That's not a win. We're done. We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
We've
moved on to
games
football
the day before. We're done. Okay.
Right.
Then we're
going to make fun of Jed. Don't worry, Jody.
Then we got BYU. I think that's a very winnable game. I know no one does after tonight, but I'm telling you, they're not very good offensively. The freshman quarterback going into the environment that is Arizona Stadium.
Yeah. No, dude. And you got and as opposed to the other guy in there that was having a lot of sex before he was kicked off the team. Isn't that why he was kicked off the team?
Yeah, Jews,
pretty
Jews
much.
and sex. I mean, look,
I don't know what else to say.
We do what we do.
Yeah. Okay.
After that, at Houston, and I realized Houston almost lost to Oregon State last night.
Yeah. And they got Bill Fritz. I've never understood your love for Bill Fritz, but whatever.
And then a bye week, and then
we won't lose that one. So
Arizona could absolutely be. Let's just be pessimistic here. Arizona could be 4-1. What you said next 4 games?
That's being pessimistic that Arizona could be 4-1. Wow.
Now Arizona goes 3-1 in their next 4 games.
Wow.
USA.
Hey, USA, back the A, baby, back the A. Lady Liberty has nothing on Jason Shear right now. Ben, what? Will you go that far? Will you say 3-1?
I'll say 2-2. Can we work with that?
You know what? 2-2. Bowl game's still in the picture.
No, that's not our goal here. We're not ASU. We have championship aspirations.
Are we talking about our goal or what we think is going to happen? The goal is to go undefeated
What
the
are you
rest of the
saying,
year.
Mike? I said 3-1.
I'm going 4-0. Why not?
You know what this was tonight, in your opinion?
This is a minor setback to a major comeback. Come on, man.
Setback.
Dennis Walsh puts this incredibly well. If you don't back the
not going 4-8, will you people stop it?
Yes. All right. If you don't back the A at our worst, you don't get to back their A. Oh, you don't get to back us at our mid. That's great. If we're mid, don't back us when we were there. Yeah. Now Dick Wilson says, "Love Ben White's expression to Scares 3-1 prediction." Ben, you are great. You're like,
oh, Michael Luke. There is a tweet on August 22nd. Someone found it. Thank you, Back the A, Ray.
Back the A, Ray, you're my friend.
Kansas State is the best and most consistent Big 12 football program going.
Wow.
That's based off past experience.
Even worse than we thought.
That's based off past experiences. Where did it say that they're going to beat Arizona?
By the way, that's not even the correct answer. Right now, the answer is Iowa State.
Well, no, but before the season, though, it was Kansas State.
Man.
Yeah. You're right. Now, I don't know what to say. Hey, Anthony, another thing. When was the last time ASU had a top 5 finish in college football?
Talk to him.
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of a hint there, little guy. It was later than Arizona's. All right, just saying. I can't believe Back the A Ray just did that to me. That is awful.
No, we're.
And I was gonna. All right. Either way, Dutch
Oregon has 4th and 1.
Don't tell me what happens. I'm behind you a little bit.
Oregon
down.
Are you behind Shear right now?
Yeah, my YouTube TV is a little behind Shear.
Right. What's he doing to you?
Nothing.
I was like, what the heck's going on over there?
Behind him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing him.
Right. Huh? Let's see here. I like Iowa State. Hey, I want to talk about Iowa State fans for a second. I like Iowa State fans.
Great.
Iowa State fans are awesome. I did a lot of trolling today, but you know what's cool about them as opposed to ASU fans? They just troll back, but they have fun with it. There's
and
nothing.
Not only that, a lot of them are like, "Hey, good game. Your team's going to be fine." Like, what?
Yeah, they're cool dudes. They're cool dudes. Where ASU people are like, they start body shaming you or something. I had a guy call me fat today again, and he's called me fat again. I've never been called fat one day in my life. There's a lot of things you could put me down for. A lot of things. Being fat is not one of them. So. I'm just gonna say that.
Maybe he meant fat with like a P, like the kids.
And he just couldn't spell it right.
Yeah. Man, you fat.
Man, Mike fat. Yeah, like I'm fat. Yeah, I'm 165 pounds. Anyways, so yeah, I can't get over Back the A Ray. I thought this was one of my best friends, and he absolutely just.
He did what needed to be done.
No, Back the A Ray didn't do what he needed to be done. That was a cheap shot. Okay, so anyways, now we're going 4-1. Then let me ask you this. This is the toughest game that Arizona had on its schedule, right?
Easily. By far. Josh, your boy Josh Cox actually backed me up today.
What did you?
Because I said when you
Josh Cox backed you up?
Well, yeah. When Cox backed me up. When you look at the schedule, the only game in which, in my opinion, there is a clear talent deficit is this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And ASU fans are like, oh no, there's a huge talent deficit with Colorado and Kansas and Houston. There's not.
Right.
Arizona I'm not saying Arizona is better than those teams, but I came away thinking this game, like Iowa State is just way better.
They're just better.
Like, these teams could play 10 times and Iowa State would win 8 of them.
All right, Alex Gutierrez. Alex, you don't understand us.
What?
Yep.
What happened?
I saw it.
First down, Oregon at
first and goal.
We insist, to quote Owen Wilson from You, Me, and Dupree, I absolutely insist on enjoying life. We will enjoy life. We will not sit here and be somber and pretend that we're living in Tempe or something. We are going to have fun with ourselves. That sounds terrible. We are going to have fun with ourselves. The Dennis Walsh special at Baggins. So, all right, defensively, though, like I said, I'm all right with it. I think the corners were exposed. And honestly, I'm not – should we really be that surprised by that? I mean, these were guys who were kind of – and I know, Sheer, you bought it and everything. I get it. But, Alex, you're the man.
My game. assuming they make the
Should
field
we?
goal.
Let me ask you this though about the corners. Should we have been? I'm not beating you up here. If
I don't
wanted,
think they're awful. I really don't think they're awful.
right, but these guys were kind of scrap heap additions.
Yeah,
though.
but I don't think they're bad. I said this before the season too. They don't have that number one dude.
Well,
like
we're Arizona.
No, but like Iowa State has John Tez Williams, clearly their number one corner, right? Like McKinney, or Colorado, clear. Every team has a very clear number one corner. Arizona does not. They just don't.
Yeah, they don't. And I don't know. Do they have a good number two corner?
I think they're solid across the board. I don't think they're great. I don't think they're bad. They're just average. I think they're average at corner.
Yeah, what's going on
in the style of defense Danny likes to run?
Hey, is Risano really hurt?
So he's hurt. The issue is that because this is where it gets back with the stupid, it's availability. So he was dressed today on the sideline. So technically he's available.
Is he in trouble? He's probably in trouble.
No. I mean, he's not in trouble.
All right.
They wouldn't have brought him. Why would you bring him if he was in trouble?
I don't know. To tell him, hey, this is what you could be doing.
Nah.
Ishmael Mahdi's good, by the way. I like Ishmael Mahdi.
Yes.
That's your back for the rest of the season. I don't care what's going on with Risano. Ben White, you've been analyzing him from afar. You
dissed me. You dissed me when I said that Ishmael would be the starter.
Yeah, but I turned out to be right.
Well, no, you did it.
Yeah, I was.
Kendrick's only started one game all
year.
year.
He was the opening day starter, and he got hurt. I won that one.
And you just said that he should never start again. God, dude, I'm tired of winning. Like, against
dude, heavy is what is it? Heavy is the neck that holds the crown or whatever. Yes,
it is exhausting.
Yeah, man, it's got to be tough. Ben White, what have you seen from Mahdi?
He's good. I mean, he's clearly their number one. Arizona's never really had an issue when it comes to running backs, at least of recently. So you've got three solid guys you can rotate, assuming they're available. But he has been the most consistent for sure. So I'd imagine that they would not go away from that. That's probably the one positive. I know the run game wasn't all that great for the entirety of the game, but Arizona has been pretty consistent no matter who they play. If they're able to commit to it, they're able to run the ball fairly well. So it makes things easier for Fafita. And Fafita's not going to be the kind of guy, right? You know, he's a good quarterback, but if you're going to be throwing it 48 times, what quarterback in the Big 12 is going to play well being asked to do that, right? So I think you got to kind of factor that in as well. The running game not being as strong as it should have been today did him a huge disservice, I thought.
All right, let's talk about.
Hold on. I sent a picture to Cody. Cody, please tell me when that is ready. Oregon just scored again. Cody,
give me a minute.
All right, let me know when it's ready. We'll interrupt whatever we're doing. Ooh, tonight was a harsh measuring stick, says Brent Brennan.
Right.
I say that about Ben. Says that all the time.
A harsh measuring stick? You did say that. Who said
Ben,
that?
Ben White talks about how he has a harsh measuring stick.
Who's the harsh measuring stick? Who said the harsh measuring stick?
Brent Brennan said tonight was a harsh measuring stick.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, duh. I don't know what else to say. All right, let's talk about Noah here, but let's get some reads in here first. Reads. Come on, back to reads. By the way, wasn't Dante Moore or whatever? Wasn't he at UCLA last year?
Yeah, UCLA just ruins things. Are they going to go 0-12?
Yeah, they are. I won that one, by the way.
I mean, I guess, but
88 crime. Ben White, you live in the slums of Southern California, right? Do you ever see anybody
sure.
Do you ever see anybody like starting fires over there or anything?
No, crime doesn't happen here. Never see anything.
All right, yeah, not in Southern California.
But if I did, I have 88 crimes.
You would call 88 crime. 88 crime has such a expansive reach that I don't know if they will actually come to Southern California to help you, but they will probably do that here in Tucson, though. 88 crime. Now, if you see somebody and there's a missing jet that's just in a parking lot, or you see like a car and you're like, man, there's some guy that in there that shouldn't be doing what they're doing. Call 88 crime. It's anonymous. That's what we like about it. It's anonymous. If you mess with the paw, you get the glove. But guess what? The glove doesn't report you with the name. It just says, hey, check this out right here. Boom, check it out. 88 crime. It's anonymous. Hey. Guess what it is, Ben White?
Anonymous.
Yep, 88crime.org. Very, very good work. Bravo. I feel like Lloyd Christmas in Dumb and Dumber whenever I go like, because he's doing that thing when he was like in the shaggin' wagon. He's like, but either way, Comfort X HVAC. Do you guys who has air conditioning in this? Hey, if you have air conditioning in the comments, raise your hand. Sheer, do you have air conditioning?
Come on, I have air conditioning.
All right, now, do you have air conditioning as well, Ben One White?
Unlike Kobe, I do, yes.
Oh, that's so
and
good.
Oregon just won.
And did you see that?
Yes.
That's the dumbest ending to a football game I've ever seen.
Yeah. I
Oregon, on their 2-point conversion, Moore was picked, and then Penn State got the ball, and then Allard threw a pick, and that's game. Oregon wins.
Allard sucks. I told you that. So anyways, check it out. Comfort X HVAC, back to back. Go in there and you say, man, I don't want my brain turning into mush or anything like that. I want to be like Matthew Tice, who's running his air conditioning as we speak. Check it out. Comfort X HVAC. These guys are great. And you know that miserable, insufferable person, Tony Gimino. This is true, Ben One White.
Yes.
Tony Gimino was happy with this. If Tony
he's happy, then yeah, you got to do it. You got to call these folks.
Yeah, you got to call these folks right now. Comfort X HVAC. Check it out. Now, what else we got? You ready, Sheer? Ben, you got to get in on this too. Sheer has joined this. So here we go. Welcome to the Rock. Ben?
Cody, you got to warn me next time so I can turn down my headphones.
Ben, get in there. Come on. You're Ben, your batter's up.
Get in there, Ben.
Chop, chop. Come on, Ben.
Well, I'm out. Goodbye, Mike. I'm done.
Ben, what are you doing?
I'm done. I'm going home.
What is going on? Are you not going to do it, Ben?
Do what?
Static. Come on. What the hell is that?
There you go. I don't know.
Like a cleft lip or something? It's static?
I don't have
No, it's like
the
you're
ability
clearing
to
your throat, like you're hawking a lug.
Yeah, you're just like. Come on, Ben, you got it.
Ben, one white.
Ben, one white. Come on, Ben, do it. Here we go.
One time.
I'm good.
Oh, all right, fine. He sucks. Either way, two convenient locations, Tucson plus Green Valley. We will absolutely not give Ben One White. They're not going to deliver rock to you at this point, Ben One White. You got a better chance of getting crack rock than actually getting real rock.
That's bad. We're not delivering you any rock.
We're not giving you any rock, Ben One White. No rock for Ben One White. So 50 plus locally sourced landscaping materials. We're not happy at all. Ben None White from now on.
Wow.
Ben, you're getting annihilated in the comments.
Mother.
Yeah, piece of crap. Either way, east to Benson, Sierra Vista, west to Marana, south to Nogales, north to Oracle. Ben One White, and again, Ben, there's one thing about this though. Do you know that they are also they're in Tucson?
Yes, they're not just in Tucson. They're east to Benson, west to Marana, south to Nogales, and north to, let me think, Oracle.
Keep it coming. All right. Listen, that's one of those things. If you drop $100 and you pick up a quarter at the end, you still got a quarter, but you lost $100. That's what happened to Ben One White right there. Okay.
Ben answered the wrong question, though.
What?
He said, you asked them, they said they're not just in Green Valley. And he said, yeah, they're in all those other places, but they're not. They deliver to those places. Ben.
Yeah, they deliver to those places, Ben One White.
Okay.
They're in Tucson and Green Valley.
Yeah. Now, back to the A-Ray says, don't let me catch you in Rancho Cucamonga, Benjamin One White. All right. Yeah. Back to the A-Ray.
You probably won't, but okay.
Yeah. Back to the A-Ray, though. He's got street cred, too. I think he went to Pueblo. And so, if you go to Pueblo, man, you got street cred. That's a tough area. Okay.
I do have, Mike, before we move on, I have Shear's image ready.
Thank you.
What is this?
I'm tired of winning. I have sources, boots on the ground. This is a direct quote from you. Game 3, I expect a massive loss.
Play the video. I don't believe that. Play the video.
Oh, my God.
Play the video. Let me see the video.
Holy crap.
Play the video. Let me see it.
You can't. It's not a video. You can't play it.
Anybody can put that up in there. Dude, that's photo. That's AI. You got that from Tim Daniel. That's AI. That's AI.
Unbelievable.
No, and you want to know why that's a false picture? Look at those glasses. Those aren't Tom Ford's.
Unbelievable.
Those aren't Tom Ford's.
Wow.
Look at it. Yeah, I'm calling fake news. Nobody believes that. Nobody believes that.
Wow.
Now, Ezekiel Badillo, another great name. Please tell me the season isn't over. No, it's not over. So Mike's
That's next Saturday though.
Yeah, because if we lose that game, then we might have to a little bit of chat. Yeah. Okay, so now who that's bear down. Mike's credibility has gone through the roof right now. I would agree with that one, man.
Nice gone through the window, not the roof.
No, it's gone through the roof. That means it's so sky high. Hey, check this shirt out, by the way. It's a silver sneakers shirt. So I get in free to like gyms and stuff, like where you're supposed to be like 65 and over. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I will continue to do it. All right, so let's rehash this one though, guys. Disappointing loss, but not the end of the world. We're still 3-1. We're still a football school. Everybody knows that.
For another week, we are indeed a football school.
Ben.
Look, it's not the end of the world. It's a bad loss. Don't get me wrong. The way it looked obviously was crap. But in the grand scheme of things, this is a game that Arizona was supposed to lose. Lost. Iowa State won 11 games last year. You don't just go into Jack Trice Stadium in a whiteout, sold-out game and win when you're not a better team. We'll see what happens the next few weeks.
It's hard to judge, outside of like the top 5 teams in college ball. It's hard to judge any team, the first 3 or 4 games of the season, just given who you play and whatnot. And you kind of looked at Iowa State and you thought, okay, against Iowa and some of these other opponents, they looked good, but they certainly looked beatable and they weren't, super impressive. But I think you learned early on, right, in this game that Arizona was just outmatched at every single position and they just did not match up well. And, I get it. No, Fafita did not play well. There were a lot of mistakes on defense, offense, special teams, you name it. And maybe if you don't have as many mistakes, it's a closer game. But I still thought even if we cleaned up some things and the run game looked a little bit better and the corners didn't give up as much as they did, that Iowa State was still going to win the game. They were just better. They didn't have to do a whole lot. I mean, statistically, Shear said it earlier. They only averaged like 2.5 yards a carry, but they were dominant on the ground. They could throw the ball whenever they want. And
how were they dominant on the ground if they averaged 2.5 yards a carry? What am I missing?
They still finished with
5 rushing touchdowns.
5 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, I was looking for that. Thank you, Shear. But yeah, like this was Arizona's hardest game on the schedule, and it's unfortunate the way it played out.
We can only go up from here.
Exactly. We're a football school. We're going to bounce back. We're going to smack Oklahoma State, and you're going to be at 6 wins before you know it, and maybe hopefully.
So there's an Iowa State fan that I don't want to out because I think he's actually a pretty nice guy. But he says, you keep tweeting that you're a football school. He says, I've looked up your record, and then he posted the record for like the last 80 years or whatever. And he says, what in here indicates that you are a football school? And I said, you've got to understand, there's a lot of unclaimed national championships in there. So you've got
to. It's not what happens on the field. It's a frame of mind.
Yeah, it's a frame of mind. You are what you say you are. You are what your record says you are. And right now, we're 3-1. How about that? Yeah. So is Matt Campbell the best coach in the conference? Andre Vera says he's up there. Him, Willingham.
There is one guy you need to bring up, Mike. Before I don't know if were you ending the show right here?
No, I'm not ending the show. I still got to read the.
Because there was one result we need to. If you want to read some ads,
yeah, let's read some ads. But real quick, Ben White, good dude, but he made that Seattle call.
Go.
No, we will never let this go. Right now, gun to your head, or not gun to your head, squirt bottle to your head.
I defended. You know this, Mike. I've dropped this a long time ago. I didn't think it was a huge deal. There's just no other option. And
the fact that you went up because you did not believe me at first.
That's the thing. Like I went to the guy again. I love you, Ben. But I went up to the guy, and he literally said your name, and there'd be no way for him to do that.
Nope. I was set up by Jetfish. No way.
Jetfish, yeah.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
Oh, Jetfish. Yeah, we got to talk about Jetfish.
Cody, tell me when you had that video.
His excuses? Did he have good excuses?
I don't know what it's. Let me see. Let me look that up.
Yeah, look up the excuse. Let me get the reads in. I'm sure we still have more reads. Let me get the reads in here, and then we'll talk about the excuse. Then we got to make fun of Jed for a little bit. The world heals when we make fun of Jed. So let's do this.
I have 2 things to share. One of them will go with part of our reads, and then one of them will be after our reads. But this is the first thing that everyone will see. Sneak preview of our new AZ12 shirt. And Mike, you can do the reads here.
Yeah. Oh, this is like, like when the Star Wars has like their cinematic. Look at that! Not just a football school. And
we're wearing that to the Arizona Florida game.
Oh my gosh, that is so sexy! If you're single, you will get the women will come flocking to you like the salmon of Capistrano.
You won't have to say anything. You literally will just have to stand there.
No, you just stand there. They will come
Yep.
to you. That is amazing. That's so good. That is amazing. I had nothing to do with that shirt, believe it or not. But I like it. That thing's awesome.
This was my wife's design. She came up with this design.
Very nice. Well, we will
Very
give
nice.
Tabitha royalties then. Very, very good.
This is
Very, very good.
disappointing, dude. He didn't make any excuses.
What's that?
He didn't make any excuses.
Oh, that's weak.
He just talked about how good Ohio State was.
That sucks. Well, either way, do we have it? All right, Bridge Tech Communications. Now, Back the A-Ray. I am not happy with Back the A-Ray right now. Back the A-Ray, I'm going to see you in the gym sometime, my friend. Guess what? But I only go to gyms that use Bridge Tech Communications, just like Ben One White, because you want to go to a gym where you're not going to be working out in like you're not going to be like working out in like one of those like back alley, like dimly lit, flickering, like little side rooms. You don't want those. You want a real gym. You got to go to Bridge Tech Communications. Check it out. BridgeTechCommunications.com. They will if you have a gym, they will get you into the right places so you don't have to be working out in an alley. We don't want to see you working out in an alley. Nobody needs to do it. Okay, check it out. Bridge Tech Communications. Ben, tell me about the championship package. The floor is yours.
It's championship, Mike.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Harris Dental is the way to go. Owned by local Arizona alumni. Only offer necessary treatment. They're not going to be going in there, messing with your teeth, telling you have all these cavities that you don't have. I know, Mike Luke, you've had that experience going into different dentists.
Ben, you're killing it. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Daily urgent care Monday through Friday. So, if
this is hot.
This is so sexy. I can listen to this.
Are you getting text from Land? Land just texted me and said we just got 14 new appointments.
Oh my gosh, keep going.
Send me the revenue. But yes, daily urgent care Monday through Friday, dental implants at affordable prices. Not like some of these other third world countries that want to jack up the cost for dental care or even other places in Tucson. So
not doing it.
Ask about the 1997 championship package for dental implants and you will be better off. I know Sheer has the championship package and maybe you could too if you go to Harris Dental.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can we get Ben's comments on our lady here?
Ben, do you believe Land the man with the master plan believes that this is actually a do you believe that this is Land's sister?
Is this Land Allen's sister?
Oh man, I don't, Land. I'm sorry. I don't believe it.
Wow.
But
all right. Now, Dennis Walsh does not believe it either. I'm not I believe Land the man. But I do not believe one thing about what Land the man said. I don't believe that's his wife in the background. I think that's all.
No. I think that's a lie.
I think Land's just making that part up.
Mike, we got big news.
All right, what's the big news?
Brennan cursed in the postseason.
Oh gosh, we'll get to that in a second. All right, well, do we have any more?
Gosh,
dude, the cursing is way too forced.
You're a piece of crap.
Yeah. All right, let's make fun of Jed first. By the way,
hold on. We have one more thing. Sorry.
Thank you, Cody.
There we go.
Well, either way,
I'm telling you, it's not.
All right. Well, either way. All right. Well, you've spoken. Okay. So you got these. Hey, wait a second. I got to mute this. Those two. Now, game 3. I expect a massive loss to Kansas State.
You just said you didn't.
Yeah, there you go. I just said I did it. Show me the other one. Show me the previous.
Play it again.
No, go back. Go back. Go back. This is edited.
You piece of crap.
This is edited. Go back.
Listen.
Game 3. I expect a massive loss to Kansas State.
You just said you didn't.
Yeah, take that. You just proved my point.
No. Listen, you just corrected me.
Take that. You just proved my point.
You corrected me. You goes, no, I said it was best case scenario. You didn't predict it.
No, I know again. Thank you for proving my point.
Yes, I know. I know.
You know
What
what?
are you doing, Cody?
Hold on.
You're talking to me like I'm a baby.
Shut up, Cody.
That was the baby. Hey, she's very upset with you,
Mike.
Fart ninjas. Let's talk fart ninjas.
Oh gosh.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, keep going. No,
Oh my god.
what's the one that's got the better one? Yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna have so much fun in the press box with those things.
My
This
God.
is the one we said was like an old man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one where they don't even know that it comes out.
This is like the old guy that sits in the back of the press box.
Yes, that's literally what it is. What else you got, Ben? You got to hear all these. There's a.
Ben, which one do you want? I'll send you one. There's 5 of
Is
them.
that what they're actually called? Like, what are?
Yeah, he found them in Costco.
Here. I'm the only one that's ever bought one.
Yeah. Oh my god!
No, but
Fart
let him
ninjas.
hear the other three. Let him hear the other three.
Farting on you.
Go on. This is great. I can't imagine how many nasty comments are going to be in the YouTube. That's my. Oh, that saves the day. Do it again.
God.
I can't formulate the fart.
No, the last
this
part.
Is what we should do. Like, hey, how'd Arizona play today on a scale of 1 to 5? That's a 5.
That's good. That's what like Dennis Walsh said. That's what's good. Now, what are the other two, y'all? Let's hear the other two.
That's it. The only one left is a keychain. They play the same noise. No, we did that one.
All right.
Here we go. Here's the keychain.
Let's see what you got. Dude, that's the one I need. That one is going to be awesome. That one's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that one. Dude, I'm gonna go right up to Lev and just do that, and then like not, and then just like pretend like I'm just looking at him, like, what the heck are you talking about, man? All right, now real quick. Sheer, do you want to take the L on Desmond Roebuck?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Here's what Mike does, and I'm no. I'm gonna tell the full thing. This is very. Mike texted Andre Veras and myself and said, Roebuck is a problem. And I said, Mike, he has 7 catches in the entire year. You could say 2 games for 100 yards. Shut your mouth. You could say he will be a problem, but right now, he's not a problem, dude.
He had 4 catches for 58 yards as a true freshman against Ohio State. Mike. Yeah, he is a problem. He's a problem.
No, he's going to be a problem.
You said he sucked.
I didn't think he'd be that good. I think he will be. I think I probably missed that one. But to say he's a problem.
All right. That's it. You lost that one. That's fine. Alex Gutierrez says
win the national title again.
Yeah, Alex Gutierrez says the juicy ones are the best, like a well-oiled machine ready for crop dusting. Those things are ready to hit the assembly line. Those things, yeah. So, all right. On that note, though, we could have used him. Can we probably admit that?
Who?
Desmond Roebuck.
The receivers are a real issue.
They are. We're going to talk about that a lot on Monday. Hey, Cody, that's your thumbnail for Monday. Just put him dropping a pass or something. Okay, now, all right, everybody, go to Little Caesars right now. Right now, code 15 off 20, 15% off any $20 or more purchase. Code LCFREECC, free crazy combo with pizza purchase. Now, Back the A-Ray, we're still going to let you in. By the way, we got to talk about Back the A-Ray for a second here. We were talking about Back the A-Ray on the phone the other day. Back the A-Ray, you canceled your membership to Wildcat Authority. Talk to us. We will get you back in there. You are family, Back the A-Ray. We can get you back in there. Come on. Sheer, this is true.
Yep, hit me up. Back
the A-Ray. Hit him up right now, dude. Oh, he's calling you a liar, Sheer.
Maybe it just ran out and whatever. That could be a possibility.
I don't know, but at Back the A-Ray, we need to get you back in there. We do not. I'm in a different car. Okay, fair enough. All right. We love Back the A-Ray, even though he snitched on me today, sir. I'm going to show you some of that Pueblo warrior. All right. On that sounds terrible. All right. Anyway, Ben White, we very much appreciate you. Ben was supposed to fly out for the Oklahoma State game because the eyes of college football are going to be on that game. But that doesn't mean that Ben White's going to be on it.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Jason Shearer, where can they find you doing your stuff?
WildcatAuthority.com and the Wildcat Scoop podcast. Got to do a post game, apparently.
All right. Kobe L. Thiel enters the chat at the very saying, guys, my car isn't even working anymore now. I had to run to a bar and I just ran home. It felt like I was actually in my car because there was no AC outside. But it is what it is. Everybody get to Little Caesars. We very much appreciate all of you. I can't wait for those fart ninjas to come. They're very, very excited. And that was very funny, actually, the orange slices in there. I applaud you. But all right, Ben White, we appreciate you. We also appreciate Jason Shearer. And let's go. Richard Scotty, real quick. Ben's name is Ben White, not Ben White.
No,
this is Ben true, Ben.
White. Yeah, Ben White.
His middle name is One. So we know, yeah. All right. On that note, though,
Mike Super Snaps.
Oh, super snaps. Yeah, super snaps. Yeah, back to snap. 199 super snap from our spiritual advisor at AZ12 Prep. Brutal loss, but worst part, I'm worried about Noah. Yeah, agreed. Andre Veras, not endorsing Andre Veras. Let's be honest. Brennan isn't benching Noah. That's what you get with Andre Veras. 499, Mr. Tyler Warden, extremely disappointed in the fan base tonight. Everyone needs to relax. It wasn't a great game, but obviously there is room for improvement across the board. Very, very well put. Colton Hawthorne, another. I really like that name. That is a great name. By the way, this guy's a good Gen Zer. He makes fun of Gen Zers all the time. It bothers me that the wide receivers coach and head coach who coaches wide receivers, and we ripped 2 years in a row on wide receivers in the portal. Back the A. Yeah, kind of agree. All right. Terrence Wilmore, TJ Wilmore. If Arizona loses to Oklahoma State, I may delete social media for a couple weeks. I'm not mentally prepared for that toxicity. Would be a very bad week for Brent. Correct. It would. Yes. LJ Wimbology. Mike always reads my comments correctly. Thank you. Okay. And then LJ Wimbology, back the A with a upside down or a smiley face. And then Stutcho, give Brennan credit. Cats are better this year. Yes. Oh, hey, look at his
great
screen.
profile pic. Yeah.
I got a really good looking guy in that. Yeah. And he's got the one with the hat, not the other one. Okay. Now, Ben White, good dude, but he made that Seattle call. Duh. Yeah, we know. Yeah, tell us something we don't know, buddy. All right. Everybody out there, very much appreciate you. Get to Little Caesars right now. Do as you're told. Or if you're looking to take somebody out for the night, go Paul. All right. On that note, though, for Ben White, Jason Shear, I'm Mike Luke. All right. Hey, well, what's that Colorado score? Are they still winning or are they still beating butt?
Who? What?
Colorado. What's that Colorado BYU
score? 14-3 Colorado. BYU's on their own 40. Yeah. Arizona could beat both these teams.
All right. Yeah, that's what I like. All right. We'll talk to you tomorrow. TTFN.